All right, guys.
What's up,
What's up,
ladies and gentlemen,
to
another Rhinos and Aliens Impressions.
Rhinos and Aliens?
It's been a little bit. Okay.
Has it?
Yeah.
Yeah. What was the last one we did?
The last one was that one film, bro.
Yeah.
Black Panther.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Okay, it has been a while.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Yeah, so.
So that was like
Was it Black Panther?
February, wasn't it?
Yeah, bro. No.
What was the last one we did?
Annihilation.
That's right. That's right. We did impressions on that. That's
Yeah.
Right. When was that?
That was still February. End of February, beginning of March.
Fuck. All right.
So
So it's been a while.
It's been over a month.
You were definitely correct in that term.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Okay, so we know we're late on this Impressions because the film has been out for, when this released, nearly 2 weeks, but we still wanted to put it out there because this...
It's been out for nearly 2 weeks.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. Yep,
Yeah.
Yep, I remember.
And the film we're talking about is the Warner Brothers released, Steven Spielberg directed, Ready Player One.
Spielberg. That's the one who does that one movie. He did that one movie.
He's done a lot of films.
Yeah, but the big one.
The Indiana Jones,
Yeah, that's the one.
the Jaws,
That's the one.
the E.T.,
That's the one.
the War of the Worlds.
That's the one. He's a big name. He got a big name, man. His name carries weight.
You notice Vin Diesel's first ever film was Saving Private Ryan, and he blew up after that.
That's very good. That was his first ever film?
Yeah. First Hollywood film.
Okay, yeah. I was about to say, like, that was really his first movie?
I think that was his first ever film.
I'm gonna have to look into this. But yeah, he definitely blew up after that.
Yeah. Or at least that's his first film that went into theaters, let me say that.
Yeah.
And then back then, they didn't have the Netflix direct to...
Question. Does the new Fast and Furious come out this year or next year?
No, it's not coming out until 2020, because the Rock film.
Hold up. Hold the fuck up.
Yeah.
I knew they doing a Rock spinoff.
Yeah, that replaced it. It's coming out 2019.
I mean, it's not like I'm not gonna watch the Rock spinoff.
Bro, did you really like the 8th film, though? Fate of the Furious? That was one of my least favorites.
I liked the story, like, behind it. Like about him having... Spoilers, he has a son.
Yes.
Like, that caught me by surprise completely.
I did, too. But
So I was in love with that. But they could have done things a little less. It was way too big. It was, like, crazy big.
bro, the submarine.
Fucking, giant-ass submarine. And this... Hold up. And I recently rewatched this, right? And I gotta point something out that really pissed me off, right? So she's following them underwater with the submarine, right?
Yeah.
And they're driving on the ice, right?
Yeah.
And she's like, we're not gonna catch them. She's like, fuck it. And and decides to bring the submarine up to, like, hit them.
Yeah.
My question is, if you're not gonna catch them, how does bringing it upwards catch them? She's like, we're not gonna make it there before they close the gates. They still have to drive all the way to the place, get out, and then close the gates.
Because if they're still underwater, then the part that comes after doesn't work.
That's what I'm saying. It makes no sense. She's like, we're not gonna catch them. Boom, let's lift the submarine out of water and slow it down because it's breaking all the ice, yet still maintain enough speed to somehow catch up to these cars.
Can I just say something? I'm never going to get past
That just pissed me off.
how Jason Statham's character killed Han.
No, yeah, that is still a little hard to get by. That's one of the things that bothered me the most about that movie. Is because it's like...
Because don't forget, in this timeline, Han just died a movie ago.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing, though, too, is, like, he dies, and, he's like, I'm straight up, he's coming for you. And I could see over time, maybe, him.
But the very next film.
Yeah, legitimately, it goes from enemy to not enemy.
Yeah.
Like, not even from that, enemy to friend, basically.
Yeah, because at the end of the film, they welcome him
Yeah,
in.
exactly. So, I don't know.
And just to nitpick... Technically speaking, they should name the kid Han, not Brian, because Brian in that universe is still alive.
You're right, and I agree with you. But Han is an Asian name, and the kid wasn't Asian. I just want to point that out. Like, what would I know? If I name my kid like Shota, like,
why does it matter?
Because he ain't Japanese.
So you wouldn't name your son?
I'm not saying I wouldn't, but it wouldn't make sense. I would definitely name my kid some stupid shit like that.
Okay.
Well, it's not stupid, but to other people it would seem stupid.
Yes.
But to me, I would absolutely, like, if I had a daughter, I already know, bro. Say, like, I had a daughter, and my wife allowed me to name her, bro. I would name her Shigure. I mean, straight
There's
up.
nothing wrong with that.
Exactly. Yeah, I know, bruh. But people would be upset with me. Be like, you ain't Japanese? Fuck you. As I
But bro, Brian is such a basic white name.
it is.
And
You're
neither of those people are white.
You should have named him Connor.
Okay, let's get back to the impressions at
I
hand.
forgot what we were doing. They went up.
This is not Fate of the Furious impressions. No, this is Ready Player One impressions.
Yes, I was impressed.
To my left, the goofball
Smalls.
or also goes by Jordan, or
Smalls. That's just why I said it.
oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. I did not catch that. My bad.
But yeah, I'm Jordan, Padre, whatever you want to call me.
Snack Daddy.
Snack Daddy.
And then, of course, myself is that even correct?
What?
Myself is I am.
Myself is sounds about right.
Okay, I am Francis. If you don't know who I am, then you must be new, or you just don't pay any attention at all. Okay.
Or you watched our last. Oh no, wait, never mind. We fixed that. We fixed that problem. Don't worry about
Or
it, guys.
did we?
That's also true. We either did or we didn't. You'll find out when it comes out. First,
I'm going to release both of these today too.
even better. They won't even know. Well, they will know when it releases.
Yeah. Okay. So non-spoilers. This is why I fell in love with watching films. The moment I started watching, I felt immersed. I felt like I could live in this place. Mm-hmm. It's a fucked up world, but just like what all great movies do, it gives you hope.
Hope.
And I thought everything besides the like what's your biggest flaw of this film, bro?
Believe it or not, I didn't like the main character.
Many people don't.
Yeah,
was it the actor?
It
or
was
the
the actor.
Okay.
The character was fine. The actor just seemed so very strange. I don't know how to put it. Like, he didn't feel like he was that character. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, it was like he was playing the character, but he didn't know how to.
Do you remember that one film that we saw, that Tim Burton film with Eva? That one film that was like an X-Men ripoff, the Miss Peregrine.
Oh, Miss Peregrine, yeah.
You remember the main actor for that? How I hated him. I agree. For me, the worst part of this film was the acting.
Yeah.
When like take them outside of the Oasis.
Virtual reality. Yeah,
Yes.
Oasis. There you go.
Yes. Take them out of that world. The real life acting was off. Besides the one girl, I thought she was great.
His best friend?
Yes.
Or
No.
the girl he falls in love with.
Falls in love with.
Okay, no, yeah, she's good too.
Yeah.
I liked his best friend though too. Kay, I think his name was, or her name was.
H.
That's what it was.
Yeah. Because her dad always called her that.
Yeah, Helen. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. But I liked her too. But something about him, he just seemed very off to me.
The way he delivered his dialogue didn't feel natural.
Yeah. That's a very good way of putting it. But good movie still, nonetheless. Because that's only when they're in the outside world.
Which is less than 10% of the film.
When they're in Oasis, bro, shit's real, and it's super cool, bro. So, real quick, did they have to get a license to all the characters they used in those scenes?
I believe so.
Like-
But if you didn't, if you haven't noticed, most of the characters wore Warner Brother characters. It was like the DC
I assumed
people,
they would do something
Iron
like
Robots.
Yeah, I fucking
Yeah.
love that. Duke Nukem was in there.
Yes, like they had like the Freddy's, like Chucky.
Yeah.
Even though Chucky, I believe, is Universal.
Yeah, Chucky was in there. I forgot.
If you didn't notice, they had no Disney because Disney is straight up stingy.
They are stingy as fuck.
So obviously they weren't gonna have any of that. Did you notice the TMNT?
Yes, I did.
Yes.
I did notice the
Yes.
TMNT. That's why another reason why I'm gonna rewatch it when it comes out is because I want to see all the Easter eggs. You know what I'm saying?
Bro. Do you remember the club scene? That one club scene has a lot in it. When
The
they're
one
like
where they're
floating in
dancing,
the
yeah.
yes.
I missed probably most of them then.
And then the battle scene, obviously.
Yeah, the battle scene had a lot.
Okay, before we go into that, because I want to talk about one of the battle scenes.
Oh yeah, we're spoiling a little
Yes,
bit. Sorry.
yeah. But it's character stuff, so it's
Yeah.
nothing. And everything we just said was in the trailers. If you were
That's actually true. So yeah,
if you were paying attention.
Pay
But
attention.
what stood out to you the most?
Non-spoiler wise?
Yes. Yeah, I mean, like, just overall, like, if you had to sell the film without spoilers, what would be a good reason for somebody to see it? Let alone see it in theaters.
I would say just for the creativeness of the movie. Like, a lot of worlds are like, like you hop into another world and it's like,
Been there, done that?
yeah, but this one is different because it's like with the Oasis, it's like it's another world, but you can't. At least I don't think so. You don't alter that world, do you? You know what I'm saying? Like you can't create really like worlds in it.
You can only create stuff that you find in the world. So like how there's like the special weapons,
yeah,
and then you could summon something, yes,
yeah.
But the only person that can create anything is the actual creator who supposedly died.
Who I very much like in this movie,
bro. That's the same dude from the BFG who played the giant.
Yes, yeah, it is. Holy
and
shit.
Dunkirk. Yeah, he played the old man, the sailor.
Oh shit, he did.
That's him.
Yeah, but I just want to say, right, when it first started off, I was like, this is kind of creepy. It's weird. But
how did it first start off?
Like when you first see him.
Oh, yes, yes.
And then towards the middle and the end, I fucking loved his character, dude.
I loved his character because the more and more you watch him, he goes from, this is bad acting to no, this is the character.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
he's doing it so well.
You learn to understand him.
Yes.
And it's very nice.
I take that back. I said my favorite actor was the love interest. Mm-hmm. Who, by the way, is a badass. We're going to get into later. No, it's him. His acting was phenomenal.
It was.
It also had Simon Pegg in it, which I did not know.
Yeah. It's a really good movie.
Okay, so I would sell the film saying this is the best way to describe it. When I watched this, bro, it made me feel like I was watching an 80s blockbuster. It's goofy, it's fun. And unless
see that.
And unless you're just somebody who hates life or you like to nitpick everything.
Yeah, you're looking for something to complain about.
Yes. I don't know how you will walk out the film not at least enjoying yourself and saying, "Oh, I didn't waste my money."
Yeah.
Which when you go to movies nowadays and the ticket prices being butt fuck whatever it is now, $12 now at some
Fuck
places.
that, I never paid $12.
I know. No, I'm just saying if you go on a regular nights, it's $12 now, not including 3D or IMAX.
Mm-hmm. I've never seen a movie in IMAX.
I've only seen one, 300.
Was it worth it?
I can't remember now. Back then,
that was like 2006, right?
Yeah.
So,
yeah,
I just rewatched 300 too.
It still holds up.
Still a good movie, man.
Okay, back to Ready Player One. We're having too many divergence. We need to do a Zack Snyder podcast. He does not get enough love, bro. Okay. But so yeah, I would say this is the embodiment of a fun blockbuster film.
No, for real. It's super fun. Like, you know what I'm saying? You enjoy it. It's just like throughout the whole thing, you're like, that's cool. That's awesome.
And it's a spectacle that makes you want to see it on the biggest screen. Because there are a lot of moments where it's like, wow, is this really happening?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
There's one moment I want to talk about, but I need the spoiler.
Yeah.
First.
Spoilers alert. Everything from here on out is going to be spoilers. So what is this one moment, bro?
Bruh, the original Gundam, bruh. I was like, oh shit, son.
Can we say that too? The original Gundam after Mechagodzilla.
Oh, that's right. There was the Mechagodzilla, dude. That shit, bruh. I was so hyped, bruh. I was like, oh shit, because they talked about the gauntlet that lets you change into any
at the very beginning of the
exactly, because they're called artifacts, right?
Yes, artifacts
that give you like overpowered stuff, basically.
And this artifact was a specific mission that they showed where they were fighting on a pyramid on planet Doom.
Yeah, it was basically a battle royale.
Yes.
And whoever won got the artifact.
With thousands of... bro, we think multiplayer's hard now. That's...
Yeah, exactly. And you know what's funny too is they never show you that one dude wins. Was it Dato or Sho? I think it was Dato.
Yeah, he's the older one.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yes,
he was the one who so you never even knew he won it, and
they just implied it because you remember how the main character's aunt's dirtbag boyfriend was complaining that he lost.
Yeah, he was like, I put all the money on that. He was like, my friends were fucking, playing that. There was no chance in hell you were gonna win, bro.
Yeah. Which, by the way, why would you ever bet your house on a virtual freaking?
Yeah. I mean, I understand if you win, you get a lot of money, but you got to realize without a house, you ain't playing the game no more.
And, bro, like, from what we saw, there looked bare minimum 1,000 contestants. You remember?
Yeah. No, I know what you're saying.
But get back to Gundam.
Oh, bruh. Like when he did it, because he was a giant fight at the
The
end.
original Gundam too.
Yes, the OG, baby. And he's like, I forgot what he says, but he's like,
Because the
Doc,
entire
are you
time
gonna
he-
get in the fight or not? He's like meditating or whatever. And then he does it, and his fucking character jumps out of the fucking thing, puts on the gauntlet, and he's like, I choose, he says it in Japanese,
Yeah.
of course. And the original Gundam pops. I was like, oh my God, it was beautiful, bro.
And what was more beautiful? I don't remember that original Gundam moving that sexy, bro.
I know, bro. This shit was, oh man.
And how he almost falls off the cliff, but sticks his laser sword.
Yeah, exactly, bro. I want to watch the movie again now. That shit was just fucking amazing, dude. I'm all about it. And I really like the concept of the Oasis. Like, how long do you think we could ever make it there?
Honestly, bro. Okay, I'm going to answer. I want to talk about this at the end of the episode.
Sure.
But yes, I do.
Okay.
And I think that's the best part of this film, how realistic it is. In terms of when you think about what we have for gaming right now.
Yeah, because this takes place pretty far into the future.
20-something years in the future.
20? I thought it was...
No, it's 2040 something.
Oh, I thought it was like 2080 something.
No, it's 40 something. And it was
okay.
created in 1935 or something like that.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yes.
So then back then that was even further into the
Yes.
future. Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
I got you. But so cool.
Just my favorite. Okay, when we're talking about that stuff,
Yeah.
my favorite appearance, because I'm just a sucker for the film, bro. The Iron Giant was kicking ass, and my part, the moment they did the laser beams from his eyes, I'm like,
That's it. That's the one.
thank you.
Sick.
Because many people forget the Iron Giant when he goes full beast mode is a badass.
I know, bruh. I know. Dude, it was a really good movie, bruh.
And by the way, the scene we're talking about is the end of the film, the climax of the film, you could say, with the massive battle. This is where they show the Halo characters. They show Chucky. They show all 4 TMNT turtles.
Yep. And now the one dude, damn it, I don't remember his name. The dude who was like the villain was paying to like do all that stuff.
Oh, you're talking about TJ Miller?
Was it? Yeah. That's the dude.
Yeah.
Dude, his character was funny as fuck though.
Bro, he starts off saying, "Can you stand on my right side? I have a something with my neck."
Yeah, because he had like the pain in his neck.
Yeah, which I'm assuming the real life character he plays because some point in the film he brags that he has over 1,000 hours or 10,000 hours. Put in. So I'm assuming that's why he had the neck problem. And you know what's so funny too? When he dies, you see a pile of shit.
Yeah, you know why? Because he says that when the dude's about to, he uses the I can't remember what it's called. I think it was called the Terminator or something, where it blows up the whole world that you're on.
Yeah.
And it kills everybody.
Yeah.
And he's like,
zeroed out.
Yeah, he's like, don't do it, man. I got 10 years worth of supplies. He says. He says I got 10 years worth of supplies on this account. I'm like, oh my God.
I would have dipped immediately.
Yeah. Can you imagine? When you die, you lose it, and he lost everything.
My only thing is, if you go back, can you collect everything?
Not if the whole world's destroyed.
No, but you know how all the items were still left on the planet?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Could you imagine if you were one person who decided not to go and then you go after? Could you collect all that?
Hopefully, maybe.
No, I felt for that, man. I was like, man.
It's like playing your favorite video game
For 10 years.
For 10 years, and then
World of
losing
Warcraft.
your account. Yeah, exactly. And then losing your account.
Yeah.
Just deletes. Oh my God, could you imagine the rage?
Can we talk about? Okay, so they set up the film. This is a dystopian world. Everything is basically the ghetto now for the most part. There's like
mobile homes and stuff stacked on top of each other.
Yeah, trailers are the new homes.
Yeah.
Somehow Columbus is the fastest growing place, and it looks terrible. So if Columbus looks that bad, could you imagine a Buffalo or a Detroit?
Yeah.
And from the get-go, I like the setup. Like you said, the character the individual who created the Oasis, I can't
remember his name right now.
I'm going to look it up. It's bugging me.
I feel like it starts with an M, but I might be wrong. But and I like his character in the game.
The wizard.
Yeah. I can't remember his name either.
The goofball wizard.
Yeah, it was cool.
Yo, real quick, bro. What did you think of the badass bounty hunter? The female, bro. She looks so... Who worked for the corporation? The female with the long hair. She got kicked out of the truck. Her.
Oh, yeah. The one. Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
She look good.
Bro, I
didn't like
can't
her
find it. What the...
What are we looking for again?
The dude's name. Oh, I can't pronounce that, bro.
Anorak.
Anorak.
Well, that's his name in the game.
Yeah.
What was his actual name?
I don't know, bro.
Motherfucker.
James Halliday.
Yes, Holiday. Forgot about that.
I feel very
real quick,
stupid.
You never see the main character's father, do you? Like his actual father?
No, we never see the mother.
Yeah,
because they're
both dead. But you still see the mother, and you know he talks about her.
When do we see the mother?
Huh? The mother is the one dude. The one girl. Oh wait, no, you
That's
never
the
do
aunt.
see her. You see a picture of her.
Yeah.
My bad. You see a picture of her.
Okay, yes.
But who is his dad?
I don't know. Wait, you don't think they're hinting at something, do you?
No, I think they were. I think my man Simon Pegg is his fucking dad, bruh. But he says his dad died, didn't he?
Wait. So, but his mom wasn't the blonde, was it?
Yeah, wasn't she?
Bro.
Yeah, bro. I swear to God, his mom is the blonde. Cause
The
he
blonde
says that.
who James Halliday loved.
Was in love with, yes. And then doesn't she fall in love with his friend?
Simon,
Yeah. So I swear, at least unless I'm missing a giant part of the movie, which I just didn't click with.
Does he know who his mom is, though?
He should, because he says that was my mom.
But he says the blonde woman who died is his mom.
I think so.
Bro, no,
Bro,
you're fucking me up.
Bro.
But that would make sense why Simon Pegg was always over, like, watching him, and then
Yeah.
gave him the.
But it doesn't make sense why he never, like, why he wasn't in his life. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know, bro. No, that just. Oh God, that's gonna throw me for the whole video now.
Bro, I'm gonna find this out. Don't you worry, Francis.
Okay.
We're gonna find
Okay.
this.
We're having so I can't even speak. Internal debate right now. Man, that would make that would be some sequel stuff then.
Yeah.
Yo, how did you feel about the race scene, bro? The race scene was freaking awesome with the Akira bike. With the
yes.
Which first introduced the female character.
Yeah, they also had King Kong in it.
Yes, King Kong, the T-Rex from Jurassic Park.
Yeah, no one gets past Kong. I was like, oh my God, he does though. I'm gonna find this out, bro. Don't you?
Yo, Artemis, that's her name. That's the virtual name for Olivia Cook's character. Bro, I don't know why. She is a perfect example. She is a cutie, bro. I just like her presence on film.
The main character?
Yes.
Or not the main character. The girl. Main character. Yeah. I agree.
Did you know she's actually? Did you ever see Me, Earl, and the Dying Girl?
No.
Okay.
I've heard of it, but I've never seen it.
That's where I first saw her from, and then she's also in Bates Motel. But Thoroughbreds, that's it. I want to see that film. Does it say? Bro, I think you just miss. I'm going to rewatch that film now, though. I'm going to see it tomorrow, actually. I have to now.
Okay, so I think I'm missing a big part because that's not true. At least, apparently, this is people who read the books. His mom died of a drug overdose, and his dad was killed, shot, like getting mugged or was, and like some type of shady stuff. It says.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah, I've had so like 4 people have said that. So okay, so then why the fuck does like maybe 2 scenes just fucking confused me maybe.
Well, the only thing I can think of then, because that the main character he goes to the library, the hall every single day.
Yeah.
So maybe Simon Pegg just was like, oh, this kid is for real, and over that time period, he got a sense that this kid is genuine, so he was hoping he of anybody would win.
Maybe, I guess. But okay. There you go.
What's
up?
anything else you want to say?
Not really. I was honestly forgot what we were talking about. I was so focused on finding out who his dad was. But
Yo, it's just, I don't know, bro. It's like yo, the Shining scene I thought was dead.
yeah, I forgot that was in the movie. That was good. That was really good.
The musical notes, like how it started playing the theme from The Shining, freaked me out.
Dude, that old lady thing fucking scared the fuck out of me, bro. I was like, oh no.
Yo, you know that's the original film too.
Yeah.
Yeah, the scenes where they were showing the good-looking woman. That was
you could tell. You could tell from the
the way the film looked.
Yeah, exactly. Had like that old kind of feel, like it was on VHS.
Yeah, like the grainy film.
Yeah,
yes.
Grainy. That's the word I'm looking for.
Oh man,
good movie, all right.
I would say the musical tracks they used from that time period was perfect. I'm not a fan of that time period, but
I like their score. Like throughout the movie, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the movie. I thought everything was pretty well done.
Yo, honestly, what I would say the acting was the weakest.
Yeah,
and it was still average acting for the most part, and you still had some key, like the villain. I thought he played a great villain.
The one dude, right? From
who always
101 or AOA, whatever the fuck they're AOI, whatever. I don't know. IOI. That's what it was.
Yeah. How he same guy from Rogue One. That's the same dude. Who plays?
Oh yeah.
The
one. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Who always wore the white.
Mm-hmm. But like I would say the acting was the weakest, but even then it wasn't that bad.
It was average.
And like I said, it's like 10% of the film. So
how did you feel about the love thing? Because many people said that they disliked that. They said it felt unnatural. Yet for me, I don't know if I'm a sucker for that stuff. I think
the love between them. Well, no, I can understand him falling in love but I don't like the actor. That's the thing. So it's like it felt a little weird, but I just figured
because of the actor.
Exactly. Like she felt fine. She felt like she was in her role. Yeah. But like I said, my man did not feel like he was ready for the part.
No, but I think why he fell in love, because most people forget he's been following her for years on YouTube.
Oh no, yeah, that's why I say I understand it. Yeah, it's like
us meeting
the people we've been watching for years.
Yeah,
I'm saying like a lot about them,
or you hope you do.
Yeah, you either do or you don't. You know what I'm saying? But like if you threw me into Rooster Teeth, I'd be like starstruck. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like I've literally been watching them for almost 10 years.
Yeah.
So it's like a lot of stuff that you know what their job is. You know what they do. You know what I'm saying? If there was a big part in your life, they usually share it with their community, so you know a lot of stuff. And Artemis is kind of like that, you know what I'm saying? He's been following her for years, and stuff like that. And he's just like her. He's what do they call them? Egg hunters, right?
Yeah, egg hunters.
Yeah, so you know what I'm saying? So I can see completely how he fell in love with her. I can see that.
And I can see how she fell for him in terms of when you think about it, he's the one who found basically all three.
Yeah, because without him, no one else would have found it. Well, Artemis would have found it, but that's only because she saw him going backwards.
No, but if he didn't exist, we don't know how long it would have went, because he found out the way to go backwards on the first thing.
Exactly.
He helped Artemis find the dancing.
The second one, yeah.
And then he was the first person to realize it's not about beating the game; it's about finding the Easter egg within the first.
Yo, and then, bro, when they did that, they were playing the adventure.
Yes,
and I'm like, and he's like, he's about to beat the game. I'm like, he's not gonna do it. The point isn't literally, and in the movie, I'm like, the point's not to beat the game; it's to get to the Easter egg. Yeah. It's called an egg hunt. Like it would. At that point, you're just stupid,
bro. I'm so glad you realized that, because the entire time, what are they looking for? They're looking for 3 keys / eggs. Yeah. And then in the entire time, they're called egg hunters. Yet this dude is trying to beat the game. That you're missing the whole point of this entire challenge.
Yeah. And then when he beat the game, they're like, it's not it. And I'm just like, oh my god, these people are so fucking stupid. It's no wonder they couldn't find shit. 5 years, couldn't find a single damn key. I want to know, how did they find the first key though? Right?
No. Wait, you mean after
IOI? Because remember, the only people on the board were the
people who knew him.
And then all of a sudden, the third key pops up, or not? They find out where the third key is, and IOI is already taken the whole goddamn castle.
The only thing I can say is, you remember on the racetrack, the only people racing were IOI members, and then
the egg hunters.
And from what we could tell, by the time he found it, the only people on that track were him and his friends.
Oh yeah, I guess.
So if she saw him, I would hope
After 5 people have done it, one of the IOI members caught on.
That's what I just figured. But somebody will probably say that's a plot hole. In my mind, I just say no. They just
No, yeah. Common sense would dictate.
Yeah. And then the same thing with the Chucky thing. I mean, I said Chucky, the zombie thing. They already knew what to do. They just they knew where it was located. They just didn't know what to do.
Yeah, but with that much people, with so many attempts, you eventually do get it.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, so
which I thought was I thought the film was funny, low key funny. The one bit with the alien thing, where the alien pops out.
Oh yeah, that was funny too. You know what's funny too, because it was the Mortal Kombat dude. I can't remember his name. Prince Goro.
Yeah, the dude with all the arms
Prince
and stuff.
Goro.
Yeah,
and when the joint started pumping, boom, boom, I was like, it's the fucking alien thing. All of a sudden it comes out. Ah! I was like, yep, I fucking knew it. But it was a good movie. Go watch it, guys. It's definitely worth your money.
The ending scene, the end of the film alone with that battle sequence
Was amazing.
It was awesome.
It was fucking amazing. And what I can't remember the TJ Miller kept saying the orb of fucking whatever it was called, bro. He's like, stop saying that.
Dude, no, I loved his character because I could just imagine there was some nerdy
like person behind the thing.
Yeah. Like I thought like he was a perfect World of Warcraft player.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they put all this time. This is their video game life.
Yeah.
But the 2 things I want to point out just to say why I recommend the film. First and foremost, I don't think the nostalgia is the film. I believe they have a film in sight and they just use nostalgia to fill up the film.
No, yeah, that's definitely true, because if you think about it, it's like the all the characters that we mentioned, like the TMNTs, Duke Nukem, they're only there if you really look. Well, TMT is given a pretty good view, but like Duke Nukem and a couple of other characters, only if you know them and you really like, like, okay, yeah, that's obviously Duke Nukem, but it's like, and if not, it doesn't matter. They only appear for split second. You know what I'm saying?
It doesn't impact the film.
Yeah, it's not a main part of it.
Yeah. Well, the only really main part, I would say, the 3 is Gundam,
Iron Giant,
and Godzilla.
Yeah, and that's because they're all in the biggest fucking fight at the end.
But like, for example, the you remember the racetrack? They had the original Batmobile. They had the Kara bike, and then
the DeLorean.
Yeah. But if you don't know what it is, it doesn't take away from the film.
Yeah, it still looks cool.
But if you do, it just adds.
It adds, exactly. That's how I was saying about, like, with the Godzilla and the Gundam and the Iron Giant. If you're just watching it, you're like, oh, these big-ass robots are fighting. That's awesome. But
it's dope.
Yeah, if you know what it is, you're like, that's fucking awesome.
It makes it that much better. Like how when we went to spoilers, he couldn't hold his...
The Gundam's just too badass.
Bro, and for me, that was when they showed him scrolling the screen for something he was going to pop up. And I saw something look like Godzilla. I was like, no way. No way. And then it pops up, and it looked like a perfect replica. You know? It was
it was fucking... I didn't... You know what's funny, though, too? Is when the dude transformed to Gundam, I thought he would choose something bigger, because the original Gundam's not that big.
Yeah.
So, he chose a smaller...
I guess classic.
Because they say at the beginning, you can choose any mecha, I think he says, or any robot.
I'm surprised he didn't go with the Wing Gundam.
That's what I'm saying, bro. My man went OG...
And he still whooped his ass, too.
Yeah, it was fucking awesome, dude. Just watch the movie, guys. It's a really good movie.
And then the second thing I want to say, because we talked about this earlier, bro. I love this film because I honestly believe if a virtual world like this was ever created, this is how it would be created. Yeah. It would be like somebody would create it for the fun of it, but it would quickly transform for financials.
Always, bro.
That's just...
And you know what's funny too though is like, you know, they put the, like, I don't know how to describe it, like the worth of the Oasis at like $500 billion.
No. They put the creator at $500 billion, not the Oasis. Because think of it like this: Bill Gates is worth nearly $100 billion.
Yeah, but
Microsoft is worth much more.
That's a very good point, actually. Yeah. Well, I was just saying. Well, no, because when what's his name?
Because he said my fortune.
Halliday. Yeah. He does say my fortune. He said my fortune is $500,000. Oops, I mean $500 billion.
Yeah.
That shit was funny. And he said 500,000. I was like, that doesn't sound right.
No, I'm
and I thought he was gonna go like 500 million, but nah, he went a step up and 500 billion. I'm just like, that's a lot of money.
And it makes sense because he's probably the Steve Jobs of his time period, you know?
But even bigger.
Yeah.
Because I mean, everyone's doing that Oasis.
Yeah.
With Apple, you still got competitors. With the Oasis, there was no competitors.
No.
Just Oasis.
And did you get the vibe that IOI, for the most part, became as big as it was because of the Oasis? Because they were a main player in selling stuff for the Oasis. Because you remember how they said IOI is the second biggest company in the world now?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just got the feeling that...
Oh, that's right. They do say that, yeah.
That you are making as much money as they are because you're somehow involved in the Oasis. If you're not involved in the Oasis, you shouldn't even bother trying to be one of the biggest corporations in the world.
No,
you know?
yeah, I agree.
So I really enjoyed the film because when I was looking at it, how they start off the film, how there's a world for vacations, there's a world to gamble, there's a world to have sex.
Yeah, there's one where like the whole world is legitimately like a giant roulette.
Yes,
like it's crazy and it's awesome.
So I would say the two best parts of this is it's more realistic than you might assume, and it's just a fun ride. It's a fun ride. See it in theaters if you can, because I haven't seen it in 3D. If I had the money for it, I would give this a 3D try.
Because I give anything a 3D try since I got glasses.
Touche, bro. Touche. Is there anything else you want in this on anything?
No, I'm good. I think I sold it enough.
Okay, so there's that.
That's a wrap. What was this again?
This is Rhinos and Aliens Impressions.
Impressions.
Yeah.
That's right. We said that at the beginning this time.
Yes, we did. We introduced ourselves.
We're
this
professionals,
time. Yeah.
baby.
Not so professional because we spent like 5 minutes. Furious 8. I mean Fury.
That was at the beginning of this.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I said Furious 8. What is it freaking called?
Fate of Furious.
Yeah.
I know. I tried to look it up and I was looking up Furious 8, and it wasn't coming up. I'm like, what the fuck is it called?
Okay. So have a great time. We hope you enjoyed this. Like always, if you want to talk to us individually or as a group. Yeah, we're tired, guys.
A little bit.
Individually or as a group. Facebook, Twitter,
Instagram,
or as
MySpace. Christian Mingle.
I was going to say, as Jordan likes to say, the what was it? The Trinity.
The Holy Trinity.
The Holy Trinity.
The Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost.
Yes. All right. See you guys next time. Leave comments. Let us know how you felt about the film. If you see the film, go see the film. Come back later. Talk to us in the comment section. If you like the video, like it, subscribe. And we hope to see you next time, which most likely is going to be really soon. Either for A Quiet Place
or
Infinity War.
You're going to have to do one.
Yes.
So definitely most likely this month.
Every Marvel film has become a must impressions, right?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
Catch you later, guys.
If you want to subscribe, just hit this bad boy up here, that big fat rhino. If you want the newest video, to the right. If you want the recommended, to the left. And then, of course, our personal dick pic. Yep, right below. So thank you for joining us once again, and we hope to see you next week. So peace out.
Peace.